Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you, Sumarni. Esteemed authority members and Syariah Supervisory Council of Labuan FSA, respected audience, learned speakers, members of media. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to all. Alhamdulillah, praise to Allah the Almighty, for with His blessing and guidance, we are able to meet here today. Foremost, I would like to extend a warm welcome to all to this side event forum organized by Labuan FSA, held a day prior to the Global Islamic Finance Forum, or GIF 2022. This is the first time Labuan FSA is featuring Islamic finance in Labuan International Business and Financial Center, IBFC, at GIF, which gives us the opportunity to place Labuan on the global financial map as a center for Islamic finance business. I'm happy to see familiar faces at this event, and many also from faraway lands, and equally happy to see everyone in this beautiful Sasana hall. It gives us a good reason to brush the dust of the old suits, dress up to meet old friends again, and exchange thoughts at this event. Ladies and gentlemen, the world has been greatly impacted over the past 2 years due to the onslaught of pandemic. As quickly as the pandemic spread, the global economy was also quickly recovering. However, the World Bank has recently downgraded global growth from 5.7% in 2021 to 2.9% in 2022, given the ongoing conflicts and rising uncertainties. At the same time, digital adoption has been accelerated and prompted financial institutions to question the sustainability of existing business models. Emerging technopreneurs into financial business space became a crucial disruptive force to challenge the status quo where conventional financial business used to hold dominance. Now, everywhere around us, you may find a trail of financial innovation in every new trend. It is obvious that financial services sector is relying more and more on digital technology to gain distinctive competitive edge. The post-pandemic environment saw acceleration in Islamic finance growth. Islamic finance assets saw double-digit growth to $3.4 trillion in 2020, and is projected to rise to almost $5 trillion by 2025. While the global Muslim population continues to be one of the most significant drivers of growth in Islamic finance, there's always been an emergence of millennial generation of socially conscious investors. Unlike profit-oriented conventional investors, this group seeks to invest into more responsible and moral finance solutions with reasonable returns. With the pandemic and associated economic dislocation, heightened social unrest, and continued climate change, the need for action on ESG by governments and corporations has never been higher. As the demand for sustainable investment is on the rise, the trend of investing in sustainable, environmentally friendly, and socially conscious business is also making Islamic financial products more appealing to non-Muslim investors. In recent years, Islamic finance industry has witnessed the launch of several initiatives and the creations of innovative structures that were sustainability and ESG motivated. ESG Islamic bonds, or sukuk issuances, reached a record value of over $5.3 billion in 2021, boosted by large sustainable issuances during the year. It is timely that the delivery of Islamic finance and ESG-related financial instruments are given a new lease of life by creating a new channel to reach the desired investors. This new investment asset class is brought by the advent of Islamic fintech, or the delivery of Islamic finance, digital delivery of Islamic finance. Ladies and gentlemen, Labuan's role in Islamic finance is gaining in significance. Labuan IBFC has a comprehensive infrastructure that supports and accords certainty as well as integrity for Sharia-based structure. Delivering on its dual financial system, Labuan IBFC's Sharia compliant sectors have also showed its potential to expand and innovate. Started with only 2 Islamic banks in the year 2000, the number grew to 19 Islamic banks, including Windows, with a total Islamic banking asset in excess of $1.9 billion as at June 2022. Similar trend is observed in the Re-Takaful sector, where the number of operators increased from 3 to 29 from year 2000 to June 2022, and the Re-Takaful contribution stood at 59 million as of the first half of 2020. Labuan IBFC licensed its first digital finance-related entity in 2017, and since then, the jurisdiction has approved more than 90 digital financial service providers to carry out digital financial business, which includes digital asset platforms, digital fund management, digital banks, digital token issuance, insurtech, robo-advisory, digital wallet services, and payment gateway. Islamic digital asset instruments have now arrived at the doorstep of global Islamic finance, and Labuan is unveiled as a gateway for Islamic Digital Asset Center, or in short, IDAC, for Asia, targeting primarily out business. Islamic digital asset, or what we call here as RAMs, is an alternative to the conventional digital asset industry we see flourishing today. We wish to coin this Arabic term for today for token, or RAMs, to be the new brand name for digital asset, as achieved by the term sukuk for Islamic bond in the Islamic capital market. The Islamic Digital Asset Initiative is a commitment by Labuan FSA embedded in the 5-year roadmap 2022 to 2026 to make Labuan IBFC as a digital gateway with Islamic finance capabilities for all types of global investors and players. It is envisaged that Labuan will play a significant role as a fundraising and investment hub in the global digital space, with a niche in ESG and Sharia compliant activities. Labuan IBFC is underpinned by a comprehensive set of laws and regulations governing Islamic financial services under a separate Labuan Islamic Financial Services and Securities Act, alongside the conventional counterpart. We have issued the guidance notes on the issuance of green, social, and sustainability sukuk, and will in the near future roll out the relevant guidelines on digital assets and RAMs as a testimony for strengthening the governance of the center. In pursuit of Labuan's aspiration as Asia's Islamic Digital Asset, or IDAC, the Sharia Supervisory Council of Labuan FSA issued a pronouncement in February this year on the minimum compliance criteria for offering of Labuan Islamic Digital Asset Solution in order to highlight the Sharia permissibility for such offering. Under IDAC, the availability of virtual listing under using blockchain technology has enabled global investors who are looking for new asset classes, including Sharia compliant investment products, can now look to Labuan. Last month, we witnessed the launch of the first Labuan Islamic ESG digital asset exchange, and possibly it was the world's first of such exchange. This new exchange would enable corporates, especially the small and medium-sized enterprises or SME, interested to raise funds cost-effectively and tap the ESG and Islamic investors from Southeast Asia and Middle East, to name a few. SMEs, for example, can digitally securitize or tokenize their assets or commodities such as gold, property, real estate, or even carbon credit via securities token, offering STO to back their fund-raising exercise. Tokenization will digitally unitize or fractionalize assets in order to lower the barrier to investment in private markets by sharply reducing the minimum lot sizes. According to a global consulting firm, the asset tokenization market will grow 50 times from $310 billion in this year to over $16 trillion by 2023, driven by demand for a wide range of investors for greater access to private markets. Moreover, blockchain and smart contracts will help to simplify the structure of sukuk issuance at all its stages, including trading process and settlement period. Smart contracts determine how the tokens can be purchased, traded, and sold in Sharia-compliant fashion. And since they are blockchain-based, the transactions are immutable, traceable, and fully transparent. The opportunities are endless. We can tokenize existing sukuk, such as sukuk issuance by the sovereign and multilateral institution, in order to provide alternative for liquidity and at the same time expand the clientele of sukuk issuances. The tokenized sukuk is similar to investment in sukuk, where a digital token is created on a blockchain that supports smart contracts to represent interest in the underlying assets and beneficial ownership. As tokenization gained momentum in Labuan IBFC, there are interests shown by potential players to establish Wakaf exchange and carbon credit exchange, the latter of which complements Malaysia's commitment to attain net zero carbon target. I cannot end my remarks if I don't say something about cyber risks and climate change that are also impacting the world today. As the world places greater emphasis and focus on sustainable finance, the outbreak of COVID-19 has sparked a chain reaction in the captive insurance industry. The World Economic Forum Global Risk Report 2021 has ranked climate change as the most likely and impactful threat to stability, and cyber risk is considered as a top global risk for insurance sector. Hence, Labuan is also well positioned to create another niche for itself as an insurance captive hub. Risk managers are currently looking for better alternatives and captive insurance to enable corporations with extensive risk portfolios to better bundle and diversify them, as well as have direct access to global insurance and the reinsurance market. By self-insuring high-frequency, low-severity risk through a captive, a corporate can reduce transaction costs and focus risk transfer on lower frequency, higher risk severity risk for more efficient risk management. Another initiative in place, Labuan FSA has positioned itself as a takaful captive hub, a unique proposition not found in other parts of the world. Labuan is now kept home to 64 captives, which include 8 captive, takaful captive and captive windows. Of the total of $351 million worth of premiums underwritten by Labuan Captive Insurance in the first half of 2022, 65% of these premiums are from the international market. Asia markets have contributed more than 55% of the premiums underwritten by Labuan captives. Ladies and gentlemen, with that said, I believe that Labuan IBFC has much to offer to the global financial community amidst the current international financial landscape that is facing a myriad of challenges and countless uncertainties. I invite you to explore some of these opportunities and hope that you gain some insights and interest in Labuan's offering from this morning's session. Once again, I wish to welcome everyone to this pre-GlFF event. I wish to thank the organizing team for their relentless efforts and hard working to make this a success. I wish you a fruitful and engaging session ahead. Thank you very much for your kind attention, and wabillahi taufiq. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.